Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Hey, to all our beautiful subscribers, we say thank you so much for staying with us. And if you're here, you are new here, we are happy you find us. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you will be notified for more upcoming videos. In the comment section, please no derogatory comments. Thank you all for watching. Till I will see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
Oh no. You reminded me that I have not taken tea this morning, but I've eaten. Kilo pumping. Happiness low pumping. Abudo, you know now. You know your ẹ̀gbọ́n now. Happiness low pumping. Èmi ò wáyé aláyé. Èmi ò ṣe ilé ayé aláyé. Hey. Now welcome, Jere. Thank you. It's a blessing. Oh, Lord, for everybody. Likita Ade, I dey greet you. Ṣé wà pa? Oh yeah, you can start. Ẹ jẹ́ ìfẹ́lẹ́ kó máa play the underground kékèké. Ẹ káàárọ̀, good morning guys. Títí-ọlá Fálànà, ẹ káàárọ̀ mà, ṣàlàáfíà ni. Good morning everyone. Somebody said please find time to listen to your ex-family attitude. So my ex-family, you know, so to your rented place to them. Give me the story now. Come to my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp is +1 240. If you have any story, that's the if you have story. Or if you don't have story, don't come and disturb me. +1 240 424 6200. Now my sure banker number be that. Yay! Mutiloso. Oh yeah, send it to my WhatsApp. Send it to my WhatsApp when we talk about it. Wetin dem do you? Is it my ex-family member? You want me to begin fight me again? They are here. Wetin dem do you? Oh, you came to my WhatsApp before? I always get tons of messages, so it's likely I miss out, okay? So I can't be checking all my messages. In fact, there is one of my line, I always forget to even check the message. And that is my major line that I was using before. That is the line everybody knows me with. It's the line I've been using since I started coming into US. So if you have any story and you want to talk about all these people, send the message to me on +1 240 424 6200. Okay? Message only. +1 240 424 6200. WhatsApp message only. Don't call. If there is need for us to talk, I will let you know. Then we will call each other. But message first, please. Don't just call me. All right? Please respect my privacy. I will really appreciate that. Call it again, K. How many times did I call it? Okay, for the last time. +1 240 424 6200. And I have another number, which is the number for show, where we are having show that you want to call in to contribute. So you might want to get that down too. If I'm having show and you want Aisha and Titi Lola, thank you sis. If you want to call in to contribute to shows, the number to call in, you can have that down now and save it as calling number Auntie Aduni. Calling number Auntie Aduni. Calling number. So you will know it is to call for contribution. Okay? Or you say to contribute to Auntie Aduni show. So you can save it like that, and the number is 240 +1. Sorry, +1. Don't forget the +1 in case you are not resident in US. +1 240 351 9287. Again, +1 240 351 9287. Don't forget, store it as to contribute to Auntie Aduni's show. So when I'm doing show and you feel like calling in to probably put in your own contribution, you can call that particular number. Don't call my 240 to contribute. Don't call my 347 to contribute. Then please don't forget, we have a new page because of what is going on this particular page on Facebook. I should not forget to tell you the name of my puppy. Her name is Romy. The name of the puppy is Romy. You want to see it? The name is Romy. And please don't forget to follow the new page. We have a new page because of what is going on now. The name of the page is Authentic Auntie Aduni. Authentic Auntie Aduni, AAA. So that's the name of the new page on Facebook. And please, we are getting there on the petition we are doing. We are almost there. Just as at last night that I checked, we have about 120 something more signatures to go. So please don't forget concerning what Eneche is doing, using his lawyer to bully people and threatening people's lives. So please kindly help us to sign the petition. The petition is pinned to the comment section of the video I did on the case the last time. You can find it on my Facebook page as well. It's pinned to the top. Please, we want that signature to get to 1,000 so it can get the attention, the necessary attention that we need for it, please. Because it's obvious that Eneche is ready to pie people for talking. He said it publicly, and he said if 3 people are rest to peace, the rest will stop talking. So that says a lot. So please, we need your signature on that petition. So good morning, everyone. I want to welcome you once again. My name is Auntie Aduni. Thank you for joining me on this platform. I talk on the lies of religion, especially Christianity, which I was part of. And also, I talk on relationship. If you get to see my page or my Facebook channel. And thanks for my new subscribers. I want to say thank you and welcome to this channel. Please keep your comments respectful. Keep it civil, especially when we are having live stream. Please, for your own sake, if you insult people and my attention is taken to that, I will block you on my live stream. Please, I don't want to block anybody as long as we are respectful to each other. I don't want to block you, but if you become disrespectful or you insult people for their opinion, well, you can have contrary opinion to whatever I say or whatever anybody says, and you can pen it down. Put it down without being insultive to them. If I catch you being insultive or somebody reports you and say, Auntie, oh yeah, block this person, I don't hesitate. I follow what my followers say because they have been here with me and they know the rules and they play by the rules. Okay, so thank you and welcome, as I say. Now we woke up last night before I slept, we saw a video where Tuface, why am I so interested in this case? Wọ́n ní tí igi bá máa ré, àwọn àgbà ló máa mọ ibi tó máa ré sí. When wisdom is given to some people that when they see something, it doesn't mean they are perfect. But some people can view something and say, this thing, ibi ló máa já sí, ibi ló máa já sí. I say, about a few years ago, like 3 years ago, when Annie came out screaming and saying she was going to scatter everything for Tuface, I said, Annie, is it by force you must stay married to Tuface? Allow Tuface to live his life if he's tired of you. You don't force people to stay with you if they don't want you anymore. Allow Tuface to go. You are destroying yourself by sticking and holding on to Tuface. You are destroying yourself, and in the process, you will destroy Tuface. When two people are together and one is obsessive, what Annie feel for, people should not make it, let us not mix it up. What Annie felt for Tuface wasn't love. What she felt for Tuface was obsession. She was damn too obsessive to Tuface. And some of us sound the warning 3 years ago. I remember Annie's fans, they came to me. They abused me tire. You this woman, maybe you have your own children. I said, what I'm telling Annie is what I will tell my children. I will look out for my children. I will be there for them and I will tell them the truth. It's a bitter truth she refused to swallow. That Tuface, a man that has been with one that was giving birth to multiple women, why would you want that man? It's a sign where Ifa Olufori is a sign that he loves himself alone and is looking out for himself, which is good. It's a sign that you are playing with fire, especially if you are not a strong type. You see, like I always say, I've never condemned polygamy in its all totality, but I say polygamy is not for everybody. So Two-Face kind of relationship is more like somebody being in a polygamous relationship. Okay, you have several other women you have to deal with, and if you are not a strong type to handle it, it's better you don't go into it. So she found herself inside that relationship, and some of us were like, Annie, leave this guy before you buy yourself. Leave this guy before you buy this guy. We are looking out for both of them as parents. That is it by force? Because we know things like that is what can result in somebody buying. Is either she will buy herself or she will buy them Two-Face. From the information that we saw online and from comments of people that will say, I know them. Some said she forced herself on Two-Face. There was a time she left and came back. So we are not blaming Two-Face. Don't get me wrong. I am not blaming Two-Face. Two-Face has chosen the kind of life he wants to live. It's on him. You cannot tell a full-grown adult how to live their lives. You cannot tell a full-grown adult not to make decisions, either good or bad, for themselves. Okay? But we are all looking at the lessons in all of this. When 3 years ago she was screaming and crying, shouting, Two-Face came out. Two-Face said everybody should shut their mouth and leave Annie for him. Nothing they share. They are both together. Nothing can happen. That was what was giving Annie the courage. Annie was not happy, but Two-Face has the button of Annie. Both of them, like I said yesterday in the last video I did last night, I said there are two people, when two people are in a relationship, toxic relationship, both of them are toxic. If you are not toxic, you will not stay in a toxic relationship. If you are not a narcissist, you will not stay with a narcissist. Because you'll be able to identify and say, this is not healthy for me. If you now decide to stay and say, I don't care whatever comes out of it, then that means you are not okay too. That means that person talking is a narcissist and is also an abuser. Okay? People that are not abusers, people that are not narcissists, they walk away. When Two-Face is a narcissist, is an abuser. Annie is a narcissist, she's an abuser. Both of them, they are the same thing. Both of them are the same thing. They both found each other. Annie, Two-Face is looking out for money from onset, and that is typical of musicians. Okay? Anybody that wants to date musician should be ready to face this kind of a thing, or wants to marry them. The signs were there. But the empathy I have for Annie is probably, I don't know about Annie's upbringing. I asked, where is Annie's parents in all of this? Where are Annie's parents? How did Annie get to the stage whereby at 15 years, she got so entangled with a man? Those are the questions I keep pondering on. And this is why in parenting, I tell parents, as a parent, how you train your children will be how they will go outside in the world there and how they will relate with people. If your children grow up loveless, they are likely to hang on to people that will destroy them, and they will take it to be love. Thank you for that balloon. So I don't know what Annie's upbringing is, but I can think in my mind that it's possible she grew up in a loveless home. That was why she found herself thinking Two-Face is her all in all. Nobody is anybody's all in all. Hello? Nobody, I repeat, is anybody's all in all. Except they make themselves, put themselves in that position for you. And trust me, situation can make them change their mind. And this is one of the scenarios. Situations can make that person that is promising you heaven on earth. You are my everything. You are my cockroach. You are my this. You are my that. It can make them change. We don't know what Tuface passed through. Okay? We don't know what will make Tuface that said 3 years ago that everybody should leave Annie for him. We don't know what made him change his mind today. Either he's wandering bola, either whatever, either money, whatever. But remember, before we blame Tuface too much, Annie was said to have started indulging in bad habits, which is DRUG. And we all know it's a very expensive habit to maintain. Financially, Tuface might not be standing so much anymore. And Tuface now saw an opportunity of a lady. Not only is she a politician, where they share money in Nigeria. Nancy, I'm fine. How are you? Where they share money. Number 2, she's also from a very rich mother and parents. Hear me say good. Auntie, hear me say Karoma. She's also from a very rich background. We don't know. They say she's a granddaughter of Osawaru. That is not always the case. Growing up in a loveless home does not always mean low self-esteem for the individual, but it happens. And I want to believe this is the case of Annie. It happens a lot. Okay? It happens a lot. So Annie saw Tuface as her everything, her all in all. And that is why she found herself where she is today. The handwriting was clear. The picture was clear. It was clear she was going through so much. She knows who Tuface is. She knows what she has been going through with Tuface. She has a right to walk away. Nobody held her bound. If you buy inside any marriage or inside any situation, as long as you are not being held hostage, it's your decision. Whatever, it's so sad. Somebody said I am talking like a typical African mother. No, it's to speak the reality. Never be weak to anybody. Never be weak to the extent you will not be able to walk away. Of course, walking away is never easy. Nobody says it's easy. Nobody says it's going to come so smoothly and it's going to be so easy for you to just go. But you can. You can survive with her. She's an actress. She has job. She's doing. It is not as if when we see women staying in abusive marriage, we say it's because they don't have work, right? We say it's because they can't stand alone. What stops Annie from standing alone? What stops her from standing alone? May. What stops May from doing the same thing Annie has done? But May said, no, I won't stay here. I can't endure this. And she walked away. Is she not doing okay? Of course, there will be times of low moments. There will be times she will miss you. There will be times she will be like, she will feel somehow. But she walked away. And today, she's holding her head up. If a woman, sometimes we think it's because a woman does not have money. She doesn't have a job. She cannot stand on her own. That is why she's staying in an abusive something. She's abusive. Tuface is abusive. They are both abusing each other. Tuface held on until he saw a bigger fish. He held on and he saw a bigger fish. And you don't know what has transpired between them. We don't know what has transpired between them, whereby maybe the lady has promised him heaven on earth. and say, don't worry, I will help you out. Remember, at a point, he was heading on to Pero while dating Sumbo. While Sumbo already has a child for him. When you meet men or women that are selfish, it is always very clear by the way they behave. You can see they think of themselves alone. And people who think of themselves alone, you are better off without them. When two people are in a relationship, both should think of each other. But when somebody is now putting himself or herself above the other, it's a dangerous terrain. Annie saw everything. She saw that while he was with her, he was with Sumbo. In the process, Sumbo had 2 kids. The other lady has 3 kids. And she stayed. She hung on. What is it that Tuface was telling her that got her carried away or got her holding on? All of you that are parents here, tẹ́tí láwọn ọmọbìnrin tó dàgbà, and you are playing your role in your children's life. Ṣé ẹ máa la ojú yín sílẹ̀ for your daughter to be entangled in this kind of relationship? It's just a question. Are you going to open your eyes for your daughter to go out? If you are doing your role perfectly, you will open your eyes and watch your daughter get entangled, because you are making it a gender thing. You are making it a gender thing now. You are not making it an empathy thing. Some people are like, because he's a man. Some people are like, because she's a woman. You are not looking at it in all totality. She held on, and she held on. If she had good parents, they are the one that would have told her, kí ló wá ńbẹ̀ yẹn, ẹlẹ́dàá mi kọ̀, tán ní gbà fún. What does she want with a man that is, as a woman? At a point, Sumbo was even living with him as a wife. At a point, that was when she had the second child. While that one was giving birth, the other one outside too was giving birth. That is not a disciplined man. She would have been better with an ordinary man tí ò ní kankan tó máa build life wọn. Not all men are yama men now. A man that does not have control. A man that does not know when to draw a line, when to be disciplined about what we are saying. And in the process, she too got carried away. And she now thought the only way to escape the pain she's going through is to stick to drugs. She stuck to drugs. She started doing drugs because she felt that is the only way out. There is a video that surfaced online this morning. I'm here to post that video. But that video is on Nation Scoop page. A pastor, you see, being stuck with a narcissist people is dangerous. People would, they are very smart at playing emotional game that people will not understand the pains they are giving their partners, both man, both woman. There's this video that surfaced online this morning. A pastor was calling out the wife for using drug. So I went to the comment section. It was in that comment section I started reading comment that this pastor, the wife called him out sometimes ago that she wants divorce. The pastor said, instead of divorcing you, I will go to Nigeria and do juju to tie you down. I will not divorce you. The same pastor today brought out a video that the lady have started doing drugs. I don't know how they got there. I am still trying to find out some other information that got the lady to that extent. Why she has to start doing drugs. Why she can't divorce the man. Why she's afraid to divorce. You posted it to Antinike Good. Why she decided to stay. She's from South Africa. The guy is from Nigeria. Is it because the guy is scaring her that he's going to do juju that is making us to stay in that marriage to the extent you started doing drugs? Or what? So that by the side, Annie stayed to the extent Annie started doing drugs. Annie knew who Tuface was before she married him. She knew who Tuface was, and she stuck with Tuface. Are we going to blame that on Tuface? Capital no. Capital no. At the point Annie became an adult in that relationship, at a point she became somebody who can take decisions for her life, but she decided to stay put because she saw that Tuface has become a star. Tuface was making money. Tuface sang a song for him. The fact that he sang a song for her did not stop Tuface from giving birth again outside. And she decided to stay put. Nobody should blame Tuface for that. That decision is on her and on her alone. As a full-grown adult, you have the rights. It is your responsibility to look out for yourself. Your parents do not go to you. Even if your parents have done good job on you and you find yourself in a bad place, it is your duty and responsibility to take yourself out of that place as a full-grown adult. Yes, Yinka Tí Ò Bad, I said it. It's a coping mechanism for her to numb her emotions, and that was a wrong one. DRG has never been any coping mechanism other than destroying people. I don't know who advised her. I don't know why she got to that stage. Because even if you see the brother too look like a junkie. That is Annie's brother. That one self look like junkie. One of his brother, a brother that came out some times ago. I don't know. So I want to believe parental background played a major role in Annie's life. Not only parental background, she herself was not able to take herself out of where she found herself. There is this thing about me so lóyìnbó. Wọ́n ní tọ́n bá bíyàn, èèyàn á tún tún rẹ̀ bí. Some people were not born well. They born themselves well. This is a bitter lesson because many lives have gone through this kind of a thing. Annie is lucky to still be alive. Many do not live to tell this kind of story. Now, are we going to say, despite everything that has gone wrong, despite every decision and every result that has come out of that decision, are we going to say Tuface should not live as he wants to live? We cannot stop. Nobody can hold Tuface for his decision, which he has made. But the thing is that for whatever anybody does, whatever decision we are making today, there is always consequences. All of you that are saying we are talking like people watching Hollywood. No, this is not about Hollywood. This is about reality of whatever anybody does. The repercussion is waiting, either good or bad. Tuface has done what he wants to do. Annie has messed up as she wanted to mess up herself. Me, I will not say it is Tuface that messed her up. No. No be Tuface, they give her something and she they take am. If she cannot learn from the case of Whitney Houston, if any woman does not learn from the case of Whitney Houston, and according to a story, they said it was not even Bobby that got Whitney to that extent. Just like nobody should blame Tuface for what Annie did to herself concerning this DRG something. It was on her. But the only thing is that I was expecting Tuface to be empathetic. That love that Tuface once professed should still play an empathetic role in all of this. Okay? For example, this is somebody you said you love so much, nothing can separate you. Yes, you had issues. There was one of his posts where he said he had kidney problem and all that, blah, 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 blah. We don't really know much about that. We don't know if he was blaming Annie at a point. Annie was not even okay too. So Annie might not even know what she was doing. But you can come out less than how many months that you said you have divorced. Was it not less than 2 months he said he was divorced? And the video of this lady surfaced. I'm sure they are the one that throw it out anyway. The lady of this video, because you wonder, immediately they announce something, the video is coming out immediately. They themselves will throw that video out. They throw that video out. After throwing the video out, somebody said, hold on. Somebody said, Paul said, who is the true supposed wife of Tuface? It is never any but Pero. Pero already had 3 children. No, it was Sumbo Ajaba. If you really want to look at it, Sumbo was the one living with Tuface while Pero was having children for him outside. It was Pero. Before Annie considered herself best for Tuface instead of Pero. Secondly, the original ordination of every woman in this life is to provide help to the man. And when the man feels he is getting on help instead of help, he must seek a platform to be helped, which he has found in Natasha. God bless you, my brother. You have spoken well. And this is the same thing. Shembo, this is the same thing. No woman should feel guilty walking away. No woman should feel guilty doing what will give her joy, as long as you are not destroying yourself. No woman should feel guilty. I said it. I said, Tuface has a right to say, this is not working anymore. I want to go. But the only thing that I feel he should have done, for the sake of empathy, for the sake of the children, the way he's blowing it, while the lady is in hospital, oh lady, a man is being dragged on social media. Frank, Frank, something Valare is being dragged because of the way he handled the demise of his son-in-law. The way he carried on, like his life he doesn't care about the ẹni yẹn ti kú nìyẹn. You see, ẹni tó bá kú tiẹ̀ ló gbé. Tuface saw that this thing is not leading me anywhere. All my money, at a point, they said Tuface had a clubhouse. It was Annie that allowed that clubhouse to come down. Sherry, the way we women put too much expectations on men have their lives to live. And when it is time to make that decision, wọn kì í care. That is why you look out for yourself. Look out for yourself. According to record, I don't know if Barrister is available. The casualties of marriage. Maybe men don't talk out much. But according to the research they did last year, over 300 women lost their lives to domestic violence. And I think they said about 20 or 30 men from the record, official record. A lawyer came on social media. He joined us on this platform and he told us they are the ones that is seeing everything that is going on. They are privy to the information than us. He said over 300 women lost their lives to domestic violence. It's so unfortunate that a woman will destroy herself for the sake of marriage. Mumbo. Hello.
Hello, Chadone.
Hello, good morning. Mo wà lórí show.
Good morning, Auntie.
Good morning.
I want to contribute.
Okay.
I have some. Okay. You see?
Tuface has been over her for a long time. I agree.
You see? Tuface and Annie. Annie saw the landmine.
Yeah.
From day one, she stepped on it. Because she knew what kind of man Tuface is. Is polygamy in nature.
Benny.
Is it that you take it?
Yes, he is. Nobody can take that from him. And it's not a sin for him to be.
It's not a sin.
Yeah.
But for Annie too, you see, I don't know who her mother is. If the mother is online, I'll let her be listening. And we mothers too, we should at least enlighten our children that there's nothing worth dying for. There's nothing worth dying for. You can't buy yourself because of anything. My grandmother used to say that if a child buy herself, that she won't, because of you, go and face trailer and buy herself. That she only cry for this, and she won't allow her to die because of the others. So she will eat, and life continues.
Ben.
So, Natasha, if you are online, be listening.
Hello, Natasha.
Just a man. I'm like, no, what to call Natasha? Because if you see something happening to somebody and you think you're sacred, that cannot happen to you. Nobody is sacred when it comes to men's matter. And look at it from this perspective. It's only we women that have high blood pressure.
No, men have it too. Men have it too. A lot of men are dealing with high blood pressure. No, I don't.
When it comes to women matter, men will stick solace in another woman. When you are doing well at home, they'll go somewhere and go and eat. You see how their stomachs are big, like they are 6 months pregnant. Some of them stomach is as big as if they have 6 months pregnant. They'll go to Kudi's house, eat. If Kudi started wearing, they'll go to Sikra's house and go and eat.
That's true.
And they don't.
They don't.
They will seek solace somewhere. It's we women that will like, I love you to Tese. We should know, we should notice the red flag and know when it's time to walk away. There's nothing is worth buying for. And I can still keep repeating that. There's nothing that is worth buying for. Annie.
Nancy, stop. Annie is in the hospital. Stop. Annie is in rehab. Don't say that. What do you mean emotional blackmail? Annie is in rehab.
No.
Don't you know?
Annie, the two of them, Auntie Agony, I see that the two of them were indulging, or they are still indulging. Yes, they are still indulging in it, but one is much more into it
than the other. Yeah.
Emotional attachment than the other. She understand. So Annie should think about her children and step out of this. And this habit is so expensive to maintain. It's very, very expensive. And I don't blame Tuface too.
Benny. Even his career has been going on the decline. He has been going on the decline. I can't continue this.
I can't continue.
Yes. Both of them became toxic. So one have to walk away, which is good.
It might be a sign for, it might just be like Tuface, like, if I don't do this to this girl, she won't straighten up. Let me divorce her. Maybe she'll go to the rehab. Then we can take it off from there. It could be that.
Even at a point, Auntie, Tuface said, the kind of love Annie has for me is too scary. He said it. Which shows that so a lot is going on between them. Nobody should stay in toxic relationship.
Yes, she might be threatening him that if you don't do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And don't let underestimate anybody. Some people will say, my kosi konga, and when you're kosi konga, oh, this one. Kosi konga katomo. You find out one day, what kosi konga, yeah? So if Tuface wants to move on without Annie, let him do so. For everybody's life to still be alive, rather. And because of the children, Tuface has many children to look after. Even if he's not fathering them, like financially, at least they still bear his name.
Ben.
And his life is very important to him. His family is looking up to him too.
So let's look at that case as a parent.
As a parent,
don't let's be one-sided.
Let me tell you, if I am Tuface's mother, I won't lie to you today, Auntie Aduni. I will go to his house. because this is becoming too much. It's too becoming unbearable. Let's understand.
Yeah.
And Annie is too overbearing.
Very, very, very overbearing.
She's too overbearing.
Very, very overbearing.
Yes, let everybody go. For peace sake.
Ṣebí gbà táwa sọ pé everybody go, wọ́n bú wa.
No, because most of those people don't boo you. Maybe they don't have grown-up children. I am a grandmother of 4. And I have grown-up children. My oldest is 40 years old. My youngest is 35. So I know how it is. Annie is Owolomi and Tuface. Owolomi elekeji lawon ya won se lori won yen. Because they've raised them to become grown-up, responsible men. Now they are declining.
Exactly.
So I don't know the people abusing you. Because this is like Owolomi elekeji. She doesn't agree with the family. Both the husband's family, you are not friendly
with the family too, fighting the family.
With the family too. Your family fighting everybody. It's not like you are crazy. I'm sorry to say
it's a lesson for a lot of women. Well,
yeah.